Alright, what's going on, guys? Trev back again, here to bring you another video. This one's going to be doing a video giving my thoughts, kind of explaining the article, giving my thoughts on this article that Captain America 3 will be based on the Marvel Civil War comic book storyline. So yeah, Captain America versus Iron Man. Alright, so what that basically means is that we're going to be seeing probably Iron Man play the bad guy in the movie. If you haven't read the Marvel Civil War storyline, I'll give you a basic breakdown on what you can expect to see in the movie. Pretty much what happens or what we're expecting to see based on that news is that probably you'll have Cap, or Chris Evans' Cap will be your lead, and then Robert Downey Jr.'s Iron Man, Tony Stark, will also be heavily in the movie as well too, kind of as your kind of a bad guy. I mean, how does this work out? How do they pit both of each other against, or how do they pit them against each other? It almost seems like Marvel's kind of going the same route as what DC's doing with the Batman v Superman, kind of the verses with two heroes. Civil War is a storyline from around 2006, and what it basically is that you have Captain America, who there is a Superhuman Registration Act that's released by the U.S. government. And what they want to do is they want to turn superheroes into police officers. They want to be able to keep them all on record, who they are, where they are, their location, all this kind of stuff. And they want to kind of organize them and turn them into government agents, basically. So like a new, in the real life you have like the CIA, the FBI, that kind of thing. The U.S. government wants to take superhumans or Marvel superheroes or whatever and turn them into kind of like their own, superhero sectors, so that they could, kind of organize them and spread them out and keep them in certain areas, depending on the need, the amount of crime that's going on, these kinds of things. Just have kind of a closer working relationship and give them jobs and turn them into government agents. So, sounds like a good idea off the start, but what Cap believes, which is, a big thing, of course, with his experience with Hydra, and we've seen this in the second movie of how they can infiltrate S.H.I.E.L.D., they can infiltrate the government. Cap sees the dangers of having each person registered, not just for that hero, but also for their family, for the people they care about. If the government, hires them on, keeps them in some kind of database or something like that, it could be hacked. You could get a Hydra agent to, get that information and put a target on these people's heads. So, being in mask, having a superhero identity is a way for them to protect themselves. So this is the basic storyline as it goes. So he sees a problem with it. He doesn't want to be a part of it. He doesn't want to be involved in it. And what happens is basically Cap goes rogue, like a vigilante. And similar to Batman in Batman v Superman, Batman Returns, what they're doing in DC. And he basically, fights back against the government, against S.H.I.E.L.D. and against everything like that. And I like the idea for the movies in particular because we just saw in the second one, Winter Soldier, S.H.I.E.L.D. be infiltrated by Hydra and pretty much shut down or whatever, whatever that resulted in, disbanded, where you have, Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D., the TV series, they're kind of synced up with the movies, and they're kind of starting their own new S.H.I.E.L.D. with Coulson as their leader, but they're looked at as basically a rogue group type thing. So it fits in really well with where the movie universe is at right now, and this is going to be released in 2016, so it'll be after Avengers 2, but I'm telling you, it should be great. I mean, because now some people don't really like the storyline that much because it involves Captain America going against the American government, going against them, and they feel like that doesn't make sense for the character, that doesn't make sense for Cap, the person of freedom, to go against the government and go against the will of the government and thereby kind of the people. That's not that the government always represents the people and what the people want. But in this case, in the Superhuman Registration Act, it does seem like the average American citizen, on average, wants them to be registered. They want to, know who they are, and they want to be able to control superheroes better, so that things don't happen, like big fights break out, and between a villain and a superhero, and people get killed and things like that. They want more accountability, that kind of thing. So it's a really interesting storyline. You have Cap, he goes against it, he doesn't want to be a part of it, and he ends up, kind of going rogue, fighting back against the government and S.H.I.E.L.D. and everything like that. And then you have on the other side Iron Man, who has always kind of had, maybe not in the cinematic universe, but in the Marvel Comics, he's all, in a lot of cases he's helped out Shield. He's helped them with designing prisons and different things like that. And he's worked a lot with them in the comic books. He sides along with them, and he basically becomes the government agent, going after Cap and some of the other superheroes. You have a Spider-Man mixed in there, which they can't do in the Marvel Cinematic Universe, but you have all the different heroes, even from Wolverine, and X-Men, and it's a pretty great event in Marvel Comics that was around in 2006, 2007. So in terms of how they're going to do it for the movie, to give you kind of an idea, I'm assuming it'll be something similar. Each hero will kind of form their own team. You'll have Cap with his team. You'll have Iron Man with his government, type team as well too. And I'm assuming we'll have a big battle at the end. And we'll have to see who wins in the movie version. I don't want to spoil the comic version if you haven't read Civil War. But if you want to know more about what we can expect to see, pick up Civil War. You can get it in trades. You can get it in, even on eBay or most bookstores, comic book stores. You can look for it, and that's pretty much what I'm expecting to see. It should be epic. I really like that. I mean, yes, it's kind of weird that Marvel's doing it at the same time as DC's doing it, just around the same time, because DC's doing Batman v Superman, but I think it's a lot of fun to see, and I think to a degree, it kind of makes sense where you could have heroes that could be on different sides of issues like this, especially with Cap knowing what Hydra's been up to and infiltrating, every layer of government. He would not want to probably go along with that. So I guess it does make sense too. So let me know what you guys think about that idea, I guess, or that storyline for them to base the movie on. I think it's great. I think it should be a lot of fun, and I can't wait to see kind of the end battle and who they have win in the movie. Cap versus Iron Man. Who would win? So let me know what you guys think about that. Let me know what you think about who would win in terms of the Marvel Cinematic Universe, because it's not exactly the same as the comic books, between Cap and Iron Man, Cap versus Iron Man, who would win, and what you think about this concept for a movie. I think it's going to be good. It should be a lot of fun. It should be really, really exciting. Love what Marvel's been doing with their movies lately. I mean, just a lot of volume every year. It's like we got things to look forward to. You even got Fox stepping up their game with the X-Men movies, and Spider-Man's been good too. So man, really incredible stuff. Let me know what you guys think about all of that right in the comments below. If you like this video, please do me a favor. Please thumb it up below. If you want to help support the channel, please share it. Please favorite it. And yeah, that's pretty much all I got to say for this one, guys. See you for the next video. As always, it's Trev saying peace.